folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Shotgun running play call. A quick juke. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Quick completion to the tight end. And the game just good enough for a first down.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
On first down, so second and long from the 24. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now slow down.
This defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game. Throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. That one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Makes the catch downfield. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. He escapes the pocket. He'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Makes the grab. It's Terry. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll hand it off. Makes a nice move there. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the toss play, runner moving left. Going toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? It's a quick route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, you forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Ball handed off. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Fires it to the wide end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
They'll try the ground game here. Breaking tackles. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He's a path to the end zone. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now,
and it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama. How in the world will they lose track of the reliable tight end on that one?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They're going to run it. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now here's the toss play. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. A short completion at the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. Defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense will go to throw. It's Lewis. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down with a 44.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks right for a quick completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The tight end has got it. Touchdown! This offense really clicking.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And the back now goes in motion. Always looking to throw. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To throw, it's Lewis. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Throwing off play action. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he moved the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And he's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. It's the running back in the flat. And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a man. Caught by the receiver. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown tie.
What a threat to this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage. Nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. Start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. I'll flip back to the QB. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Lewis. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got to...
And looking for a big play here. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Great cut there. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. It's an out route. The catch made. And they will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. He finds some space. Now here he goes. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football, and teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation, but the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Back to throw. It's Lewis. With the catch, it's Simon. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. A completion makes it second and short. Back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it, brings up 3rd down. The offense comes back out there, not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Breaks into the open. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He hauls it in with the 25, still running. All the way to the end zone. He couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense takes the field. Now they're running on the toss. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Physical run earns the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Simon. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Play action here on first down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be south.
Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to punt it away.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Texas. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35, Texas, 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Oh, Chris, he almost gave one back there. This quarterback needs to be much more careful working with a 2-touchdown lead. That's not how to protect it.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. To the air, it's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. That's caught. It's Terry. And the defense brings him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Out takes a hit but lets it fly. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover 2 because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets that quickly. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. On the move now. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Here's a target, and it's complete. And they've got him. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. This air attack is still unstoppable. They'll try to add the lead now in the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. Looking to scramble. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. Looks like he's going to run it.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on 3rd down.
He escapes the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Simon. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. That's made over the middle. He's in for the score. Touchdown. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. And he's intercepted.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights off the defender. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Lewis. Makes the ground. It's Terry. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Finds his man. It's Smith. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that grab.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
3:25.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Jackrabbit.
Chewing clock with the running game. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
29 Philly.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Okay, ready?
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
Moves.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back in motion now. Touchdown tie. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. call is. And it's a direct snap. And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Longhorns. Way too much speed on that play.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Wants to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Grinding away with a running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. That's just a minor blip there, what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
What a great throw by this quarterback, but let's give credit to the offensive line because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. That receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. Quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And it looks like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this